All right, guys. Hope everybody's first day of e-learning went smoothly in all your classes. I did not have very many emails or messages from anybody really, so I hope everybody understood the lesson that we went over yesterday and was able to do the quizzes assignment. If you're still working on the quizzes assignment, then or if you haven't started it, then obviously you'll need to do that. So we're continuing on with section 10-6, circles and arcs. This is part 2. And today we're going to talk about types of angles and arcs that are in a circle. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is a central angle. And a central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. Kind of sounds, like the definition or the name of it. So on this circle right here, P is my center. And the vertex does need to go in the middle. So I have two different central angles, APC, and then the other way, CPA. But the P has to be in the center. So those are the only two possible choices as far as the order of the letters goes. All right, a minor arc. A minor arc is an arc, so like just part of the circular portion that is less than half of the circle. And a whole circle is 360, so half of a circle will be 180. So a minor arc would be less than 180 degrees. And we name a minor arc with two letters. All right, so I have these arrows pointing because this is the direction when I'm naming. This is the direction I'm going. So arc A to E, and notice I have like a little curve mark up above it. That is a minor arc. It's less than half of the circle. Arc E to C, that's less than half of the circle. So those are both minor arcs. Now, I want to point out that if you got to be careful, because when I said A to E, again, I'm going this direction. If I had gone this way from A to E, that would not be a minor arc. That would be too big. So minor arcs are always listed with two letters. Major arcs, which is next, are always listed with three letters, and then that tells us which direction it's going. So a major arc is an arc that is larger than half of the circle. So it's going to be bigger than 180 degrees. And again, we name it with three letters. So on this one, arc ACE. So A to C to E. I went in that direction, okay? That's bigger than 180 degrees. Arc EAC, so E to A to C, bigger than 180 degrees. E to C to A, then go in this direction this time. So E to C to A, bigger than 180 degrees. Okay, those are all major arcs. An example that would not be a major arc would be like if you just said C to E, I would assume that you meant this direction, and that is a minor arc. Even if maybe you meant this direction, you got to make sure you include that third letter when you're naming major arcs, okay? All right, the last type of arc is called the semicircle. Semi meaning half, cutting it in half. So a semicircle is half of the circle. It's equal to exactly 180 degrees. You can name it with two letters. Typically, we do name it with three. It just kind of depends on what is there. If you name it with two letters, then the two letters make up the diameter. You remember yesterday we learned about the diameter cuts the circle in half. So I listed 4 possible semicircles on this one. So A to C, and you can either go that direction or this direction, because that's the diameter. So both of those are semicircles. So A to C this way or A to C that way. AEC, so A to E to C. That would be a semicircle. All right, C to A, go in this direction or this direction, okay? And then C to E to A would also be a semicircle. So a central angle, the center is the vertex. Minor arc, 2 letters less than 180. Major arc, 3 letters greater than 180. Semicircle, 2 or 3 letters equal to 180. Okay. All right, you do have a short quiz as assignment dealing with this today. Shouldn't be too bad. Make sure you are also doing the check-in quizzes. Lets me know that you've read everything. And then if you're still working on yesterday's quizzes, continue to do that as well. See you guys tomorrow.